Hey YouTube, Firefist Haze here, ready to talk about another Oro Jackson theory. Okay, so the first one we have here is from D. Rayo, and it's called Big Mom's Abilities. Okay, Zeus and Prometheus. I'm back, One Piece fans. I was a little busy translating my theories and trying out the Spanish version of the app. Anyhow, in this theory I'll talk about Big Mom's powers. Oh cool, maybe he left a link to the app somewhere that we can see. Alright, cool, so I'll let my reader take it away.
Big Mom's abilities. I thought Big Mom was really powerful before the introduction of Zeus and Prometheus, but the power and potential of her abilities are amazing. I'm really interested in the process that she used to create Zeus and Prometheus. We know that she can humanize objects and animals, but Zeus and Prometheus changed everything. When they were first introduced, I didn't really realize how important they were. I thought that they were just two more homies. But just the fact that they are neither objects or animals is amazing. Zeus is a gas and Prometheus is plasma. So how in the world was Big Mom able to humanize them? She could have just inserted part of human soul in a cloud, and that's how Zeus was created. So he has all the properties and abilities of a cloud. In other words, Zeus needs other factors in order to produce rain and lightning. That's why Big Mom decided to create an artificial sun. Prometheus in my opinion, is more interesting than Zeus. How was Big Mom able to humanize the sun? It could be possible that she humanized fire. But she would have been humanizing fire, not a sun. Even though it seems to be the most possible option. There is another one though. Caesar can create different types of gases. And basically, the sun works with gases that react with each other. So it could be possible that he helped Big Mom create Prometheus. Zeus and Prometheus complement each other. Zeus is able to produce rain and lightning because Prometheus heats up the atmosphere. This also affects other clouds, this creating terrific storms, which is also a disadvantage because someone like Nami can manipulate that storm.
That was really cool. Yeah, I did have a question about the homies' personalities, because I wasn't sure if they get the personalities of the soul that they came from, or I don't know what's going on there, but I don't think it was stated, but you know, that's pretty cool. I like the idea that Caesar might have made Prometheus. I didn't think of that one. That'd be pretty cool. I just thought that Big Mom just used the fire from one of her giant birthday cakes and was like, oh yeah, there's Prometheus. Also, I know a lot of people are saying that Nami's gonna manipulate Zeus and Prometheus because she can control the weather and Zeus and Prometheus are the weather. But I think it's gonna be similar to how everyone was saying, Brooke can beat Big Mom because Brooke can control souls and Big Mom can control souls. But I mean, I was just like I was telling everyone, it's like, well, even if Brooke could beat Big Mom's homies, couldn't Big Mom just slap Big Brooke and he would just break into pieces or something? She's just physically stronger than Brooke. I think people were even saying that Brooke could beat Smoothie as well because of Smoothie's power to make water out of things and squeeze the juice out of things. But because Brooke is only bone, but it's well, even if she couldn't use his ability on him, couldn't he just kick him or something and just break him into pieces? So I don't know about that.
Why is Prometheus important? In my previous theories, I have talked about Haki's potential. I believe that things such as water, fire, lightning, and shockwaves can be infused with Haki. I believe that Big Mom could have used her Haki to make contact with fire, solar energy, and then humanize it. It could also be that her devil fruit allows her to make direct contact with gaseous substances, which would be awesome.
Her ability to turn fire into a homie, that's pretty cool. I did like that. It's probably a combination between the two. I'd say her devil fruit and her hockey power. I mean, I wouldn't mind either way, but it's probably just her devil fruit though, because I think Brooke actually managed to injure Prometheus. I don't think Brooke has hockey, so I would have thought it was just a regular sort of devil fruit power that's giving Prometheus life there, and Brooke kind of damaged the soul of it. Or maybe it is the hockey piece that lets her actually touch the fire to embed her soul into it. But yeah, okay, so let's continue to the next piece.
Their souls. There are a lot of theories about whose souls they contain. The homies don't seem to inquire. The personalities or powers of the person from which their soul was taken away. It could be possible since we've only seen homies with normal souls. But even if they had the souls of powerful characters, they would only last for a certain amount of time, and after that they would need more lifespan. Perhaps they acquire the devil fruit abilities of the original user, and physical abilities, but in my opinion their power would depend on the homie's personality. If they use the abilities better than the original user, they will be stronger. And at the same time, I don't think it's possible, because Big Mom only takes part of their lifespan. She doesn't take away their souls. This explains why the homies have different personalities. But it's hard to decide, because the souls could contain the lifespan.
Okay, so from what I understood from that, is Big Mom only takes a small part of someone's soul, and therefore a small part of their personality as well. She doesn't actually take the whole soul, therefore the whole personality, and that's why they're all different. So that's a pretty cool idea. I like that, and that answers my previous question. So excellent stuff. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Hockey. We've seen different types of homies. Some of them are animals such as Randolph. According to Riley, every living creature has the capability to use Haki. So, could the homies be able to use Haki? They technically are living creatures. Perhaps only the homies and animals can use Haki. If Big Mom's creations somehow acquire the abilities of the original user, it could be possible that they also acquire their Haki. This would include Conqueror's Haki, but like I said before, the power of their Haki would be different since they have different personalities.
That's interesting. They could have hockey. I mean, I don't think that they will all have hockey, but I think at best maybe they should have like the CP9 kind of. They didn't have a like mastery of hockey. They had like this body ironing technique that kind of like made their body really hard, but it wasn't exactly armament hockey. I'd probably give them something like that, because otherwise it might be a bit too OP. Like the whole army of homies, or they all had hockey, and it was like, I think it was a bit too easy for Luffy to take down the whole army if they all had hockey. But maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't know. That's the best things about these theories. It's all speculation. And hopefully Oda reveals some of these secrets. Okay, so let's go on to the next piece.
Big Mom's reincarnations. Big Mom uses her reincarnations to collect the lifespan of her citizens. I find them very interesting. They don't look like anything like Bricksoul. They seem to be black, and unlike Bricksoul, they can make contact with physical objects and also interact with souls. So it seems that they possess Big Mom's abilities. Perhaps they also possess her devil fruit abilities. It could also be possible that they're able to interact with people's souls, because they are technically souls. Haki, it's basically generated from the spirit soul of a person. So it would make sense if they're able to use her Haki. But what would happen if she inserts one of her reincarnations inside an object or animal? I believe that her reincarnations already have the power to control the homies. So this ability could be acquired if one of her reincarnations are absorbed by an animal or object. This would also include their ability to control souls. In other words, Big Mum's DF powers. Big Mum's devil fruit powers. The homie created with the reincarnated soul will be more powerful. Powerful enough not to be controlled by Big Mum's Vavary card. Yeah. I also believe that I'll be able to use Haki powers as Big Mum's Haki. If this homie also has a different personality, then it will become independent. They don't seem possessors of personalities, so it could be possible. I believe that it's possible that Zeus and Prometheus contains Big Mum's reincarnations, because she invokes them and then seems to attach to her arms. Something that no other homie has done.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. From what I understand, saying basically the more soul that Big Mom puts into the homie, the stronger the homie. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's kind of like Gecko Moria's power. How the stronger the shadow, the stronger the Mario would have been. So they ended up being the warrior. The warrior would have been stronger. Like Oz Jr. had Luffy's shadow, so he was like a lot stronger. But I imagine if he had like Usopp's shadow or something, it would be Usopp's shadow in Oz Jr. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, he would have had like some epic sniping power, but physically he would have been weak or something. But yeah, that's actually a pretty cool idea, and I actually had a theory that maybe one of some of Big Mom's kids are actually homies, and like their bodies are actually like well constructed, wooden dolls, like Pinocchio style, and Big Mom brought them to life. Because I mean, how does she breed with all of these different species? It's I don't know, how did she breed with a mermaid and made a merfish? I don't know, there's some weird. I know this is manga and fantasies can happen and all this craziness, but really, what about the Tontatas? I feel sorry for the Tontata that has to, go there with Big Mom. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. So let's just move on. But if that theory does hold some weight, I think someone super important will actually turn out to be a homie. And if I had to pick someone, I'd probably pick Bonnie. I would, I wouldn't be surprised if she was I think she's going to be important. I think she has to show up. I'm just waiting for the day that Bonnie shows up. She has to show up in this arc. I'm 1,000,000% sure she's one of Big Mom's kids, and it's where is she right now? Okay, anyway, that's getting off track. Okay, next part.
Big Mom's abilities and other devil fruit abilities. In the last chapter, I noticed something interesting. Reiju's injuries seem to be caused by an acid. This reminded me of Oprah's abilities. He's able to burn people using his devil fruit abilities. I actually thought that part of his cream had been humanized, but after observing pictures of both substances, it's obvious that they are different. But I believe that Big Mom could humanize the abilities produced by the devil fruit of other characters. She could humanize Aikoji's ice, Aikiji's ice, Kazurui's light, Anal's Sabo's fire, Usopp's plants, Crockerboy's sand. The possibilities are infinity. She could even humanize water. I don't think this is possible, but it would be awesome.
Okay, cool. I thought Reiju's injuries came from being shot in the leg by the candy gun. So that still sounds so funny. Oh, you got shot in the leg by a candy gun. Okay, whatever. So, but maybe there's just other injuries that I missed. Um, but yeah, but that was pretty cool actually. Just can you imagine if she, for example, humanized like Ace and Sabo's devil fruit? Would she technically have the Mirror no fruit no me on her side then as well? Because that would be like some like OP power, or maybe that is what happened. Maybe that is Prometheus. Ace went to Whole Cake Island one day and she was just like, your fire is mine now. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, it would make me question why she doesn't have more of that, like, I don't know, some other powers, but I doubt we've seen everything that Big Mom can do. There's probably a lot more, so we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, the next piece. I think we're coming up to the end now.
Nitro. I thought Nitro wasn't that important, but after doing some research, I found out that his name relates a lot to acids and explosives. Nitro is short from nitroglycerin, what is a heavy, colorless, oily, explosive liquid. This substance can be detonated by heat, shock, and flame. It's one of the hottest detonating high explosives. Big Mom is really excited to open the Matibako, the national treasure of Fishman Island, which now contains bombs. These will explode if the box is opened, which will create heat and a shockwave. If nitro is really an explosive substance, he will detonate and create a bigger explosion. This will create a big commotion. This could allow the Vincements to escape. Perhaps Pudding will die. She carries nitro all the time after all, so she could suffer great injuries if he explodes. At least that's what I thought before chapter 851, because Nitro was smoking a cigarette. I also believe that if it happens, Mont d'Or could knock out in the commotion, thus freeing all the prisoners.
Oh wow. I would be really sad if Pudding went down like that, man. She just died like from the explosion, like everyone's just getting up like, whoa, what happened, man? That was a crazy explosion. In fact there was two. Whoa. Where's the bride? Is she okay? She's dead. Ah! But yeah, I definitely didn't think of Nitro being the explosive kind, so that's a pretty cool idea. But I'm more curious at why Nitro's wearing Capone's hat. Like, what is going on with that? I actually think that one of the reasons why I think Big Mom knows like the plan already. Maybe she like, I don't know, told someone to sneak into Capone's base and like swap his hat with a homie hat. And Capone was actually wearing a homie the whole time. And like Nitro actually had his hat. That would be pretty funny. I would definitely laugh at that. But yeah, I definitely agree with like the Montia doing a sugar. He just gets knocked out, and all the prisoners escape from the book, and they cause a riot, and Big Mom's busy with that and all the other stuff. So that would definitely be cool. So I think that's pretty much going to happen, unless something else more important goes down. But we'll see. Yeah.
Conclusion. Big Mom's devil fruit is really interesting, and its potential is amazing. And the most important thing is that she knows how to use it. Luffy. Luffy is definitely not ready to fight her. Big Mom totally deserves the title of Yonko. I hope you like the theory. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I totally agree. Luffy's not ready to take on Big Mom. Yeah, unless they do the like the all junior kind of thing where everybody versus Big Mom, but even then they're still the sweet commanders and they're still chilling there, minus Cracker, because I don't know where he's the only one that's gone down. Like all the other Big Mom pirates have got back up, I bet even Bobbin's gonna get back up. Peckham's have shot in the back multiple times, got back up. You know, shot thrown into the sea of sharks. He's back up. You know, tamago turned into extra crispy fried bacon. No, fried chicken from Pedro's explosions. Even he's back up, but Cracker's down. So Luffy's putting in work to make sure he doesn't get back up. But no, I actually do like that. That like the Big Mom pirates aren't going down like so easy. But yeah, I definitely think that like there are other people who plan on killing Big Mom during this wedding. Like we haven't actually seen or heard their plans yet. So I think kind of like Jigera, how his plan was dumb and stupid, and was definitely gonna fail. But he came in with the front door, whipping out a gun in the front door, trying to take down Capone. That plan was like the worst plan ever. But yes, I'm glad he got put out of the way for his like dumb ass got gets in the way of our heroes. So yeah, so I'm excited to see what's gonna happen then. So I definitely think like the other plans that we don't know about is gonna like get in the way of our heroes, and they're gonna collide, and things are gonna happen. So it's definitely gonna be exciting. But yeah, I really like this theory actually. I'd probably give this a 5 out of 5. I had lots of cool ideas, makes you think about things that you probably didn't before. So yeah, it's really good. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and check out some more theories if you have the time. Okay, later.
Tammy, take a boca.
Tomato box.
That's not box at the end, that's bacco at the end. How long this is?
It's not long.
No, we're not reading this. We're doing a shitty one.
No, we're doing the best one.
No, let's do a shitty one.